Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and as you can see, it's the update time, and let me pull up. Now, the patch notes, it's very interesting what ended up happening with the update. 6-shooter left the game. That was, like, everybody knew that gun was gone. Everybody knew the 6-shooter would get removed, but the burst AR, not the FAMAS, not the purple and gold burst legend or variants, but the gray uncommon, the gray, green, blue versions all left. And not to say that it was too big of a surprise, but everybody really has been wanting them vaulted for a while. Even really, everybody assumed they were getting vaulted once the AKs got added, so it was big. So yeah, nobody's really too shocked, I would say, but I mean, it had to happen eventually. And the suppressed sniper, I've got the patch notes pulled up right here. And so the suppressed sniper was added. It's available in epic and legendary variants, can be found from chest, floor loot, vending machines, and supply drops. Now, this content update is pretty big, and one thing that I forgot to mention last game was the hoverboard. What happened? Or the driftboard, whatever you want to call it. Driftboard did not come out. Why? Because I think they're going to create its own little update, because the driftboard will have certain spawn places. You know, like how the planes spawn at those, like, expedition outposts. I think they'll have, like, some kind of storyline about the driftboard when it gets put in, and it'll have some kind of, like, special spawn like the planes. Well, at the expedition outpost. I mean, it still spawns in some other places, Frosty Flights, which makes sense. And I'm surprised why. I mean, that's kind of like an airport hangar area, but why is there no, like, just general airport? Why is there no school? Why is there no carnival? Why are there no, like, theme parks? There's a lot of stuff they can add for, like, new point of interest. It's just interesting to see if they will add this stuff. But back, the suppressor makes for a quieter shot, a single shot scoped sniper rifle, so basically the bolt. Deals 100, 105 base damage, does like 250 headshots, so basically a headshot's a one shot, one kill, like every single sniper in the game. I mean, that was no surprise. But basically, it's only 5 damage less than the bolt. So it makes a point out, then why carry the bolt? I mean, yes, the bolt does a little bit more body damage, but blue bolt versus gold suppressed sniper do the exact same damage, and one of them is quieter, and you might not even know where that shot's coming from. So it really doesn't make sense to carry the bolt too much now, unless you hit a lot of body shots and not many headshots. Maybe that's a reason, but... And then 6-shooter has been vaulted. Everybody's just like, thank you, finally, for listening to us. Because that weapon sucked. It just sucked. Also, I hope you guys like these gameplays. And, like, it's not that I've run out of gameplays, but sometimes it takes me, like, 10 minutes maybe or so, unless I know of a gameplay straight away to find these. So if you guys do find these gameplays, comment the timer marker of when it happens so I could go to that and make a video with the gameplay in the background like these. And I'll do more of these update videos. You guys seem to like them because it's got like 80 views, so it looks good. Also, if you're up to this point, subscribe. Dual-wield pistols, they're kind of confusing because they said have been unvaulted. Like, you could have just said return to normal game modes, because it makes me think unvaulted game mode maybe, but I think they're in regular game modes, but I haven't played Fortnite since the update, but yeah. Dynamite drop rate has been reduced by 40%. By 40%, that is a lot. But other than the drop rate, nothing else has changed, so it still is very explosive. So it does a lot of damage to buildings. It just spawns less. A lot less. Boomboxes. Their drop rate reduced by 33. Their health reduced from 600 to 400. They have health? I didn't know that. And duration was taken from 25 seconds to 18 seconds. So basically, it means it lasts less. It doesn't last as long. So basically, it means it does less damage. They're harder to find, and I don't know what about the health. Could you, like, destroy a boombox? If you could, why haven't I done that before? But gameplay. X Stormwing adjustments. The knockback a player after being hit by a Stormwing has been decreased by 70%. That means, you know how everybody, like when you get run into by a plane, how far you get knocked back, you pretty much aren't really going to move that much. So I'd like to see how that happens. Damage done to Stormwing from colliding with structures have been increased by 50%. Now, many of you might read this wrong, and at 6:20 in the morning for me, I read that, I was like, what? They're going to be able to do more damage to buildings? Slow your roll. It means that Stormwings, they take damage for running into buildings. That means it's going to take even more damage for a Stormwing to run in a building. So basically it means if you want to keep your Stormwing or your plane at full health, you don't want to run into buildings as much. So they're trying to fix this. Hopefully this slows down the amount of people who just go straight through the buildings. Maybe it will, maybe it not. Also, impact damage reduction while boosting through structures reduced from 50% to 25%. So when you boost with the plane, the damage is decreased, okay? Increase the spread of the Stormwing machine gun by 75%. That means it's got a ton of bullet. So, you guys, if you ever wanted to complain about bloom, it sounds like you're going to be able to complain about the bloom from the machining. Oh my god, the machine gun from the plane. And then, Stormwing spawn chance has decreased to 80%. So that means to wherever you land, like if you land at a Stormwing, it doesn't, like it was 100%. That means that every single Stormwing in the game was able to spawn. Now they won't. Now most likely it's not going to take a too big of a toll because I think every place will still have Stormwings at their locations. Could be a possibility that a place might not spawn with anything. I doubt it, but it means that there will be less planes, so big nerf to them. Hopefully it will thing. Also, the Stormwing is no longer able to fly above the max build limit. Wait, it was? Okay, that was stupid. Saying that the plane was able to get above where somebody can build is stupid. Why was that even in the game? I don't know if you guys want to know about creative, but I'm going to give you a little bit of creative news because I know some people play creative. So, suppressed sniper rifle was added to the creative inventory. So there's that. Basically, that was really it, and then it goes on to say that. And so things that were left out of this new update that could be coming in future updates is a machine pistol. There is a machine pistol leaked in the files. The drift board, and then I don't know, really something else. But this is the last content update, so we'll get a 7.2 update next Tuesday. So we'll get a whole entire new update next Tuesday, and so that will happen. And really, that's the big... Yes, I want this. Ooh, some leaks. Ooh. So, I know I'm not going to be able to physically show you these guys' leaks because I don't have the photos or anything. But, basically, there's a lot of people who leak. If you're on Instagram, try to find one of yourselves. You could follow one of the Fortnite Instagram pages that leak stuff, or you could follow me, basically what I do on Instagram is I run brackets about Fortnite, like what skin's best, what place is best. Well, for what place is best, Tilted won. For what weapon was best, Scar won. And for what legendary skin is best, it's still going on. So voice your opinions at Stepke_SteelersYT. It has a different logo than my YouTube channel. Wait, does? Yeah, it does. Okay. And so, that's big. Ooh, get outbuilt, son. Man, this dude's using a grappler. I hate people who do this. I try to push them, and then they just grapple up. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. He's trying to be like Batman, and I'm just like, get back here, boy. But there's that. And this 7.1 content update, the last one of the kind, has proved some interesting things because two weapons got vaulted that everybody complained about. Now, the one good thing about getting a common or uncommon, or gray or green burst is that once you got it off right the bat, you can literally triple burst somebody and pretty much kill them. Like, I'd rather have a burst AR to be my close range than a gray AR. Like, it's just for the simple fact that the burst can get pretty much just dome a kid right off the start. Like 54, 54, 54. All three bullets connect. That is like 166 damage? Hold on. Let's do the math. 150, 160, or 12. Yeah, 162? Alright, so I was off by 4. Okay. There you go, guys. You can't comment down. I was wrong on my math. Okay? But yeah, it should be very interesting about this update with the dual-wield pistols back. I am so happy. You cannot believe how happy that this 7.1 content update brought them back. I was sad. Literally, like the 2 weeks before I got vaulted, 2 or 3 weeks before I got vaulted, this is literally what I'd run. I'd run best AR possible, or in my opinion, best AR possible. Not really FAMAS over like a green or even blue AR, but I'd run a pump, best pump possible, or back then it was the heavy because the heavy was still better than the pump, but now the pump's better. So best shotgun possible, in my opinion. Of course, I'm not going to take a blue tack over a green pump. And then I'd run the dualies if I had dualies. If I didn't have dualies, I'd have an SMG. And of course, I'm going to have to try to get back to this. Oh yeah, if you guys have seen my montage, 2 clips come from this very gameplay. And so that's an interesting point. And if you wanted to ever know what happened in the gameplay where I got these 2 clips, here's the gameplay. You guys might like this. I don't know. Also, this is when I got these new headphones I'm using right now. I've literally used these new headphones, like they were $60. And you guys might be like, that's kind of cheap. But I've used this for my last video. I think these have actually turned out to be really, really, really worth it. I really suggest trying to get the some version of the Astro headphones because I'm using the Astro A10s. They're only $60, and so if you can muster up $60, these are pretty good headsets. Now, there are headsets where you can get for like $20 or $30. Now, I know some kids don't get that money, but think about it, when you get your birthday, most likely you either get gifts, so you ask for kind of a headset mic if you don't have one, or from money you get from like birthdays and stuff, you could buy a headset or mic. So that's a possibility and stuff. Or you could ask like mom or dad, hey, yo, can I do a chore, blah, 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 if you don't have a mic or headset. Yeah, of course, I do, and I'm like, really, I'm not going to make money off chores and stuff. I'm too old, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Let's see, do we have any more leaks? Because I see... No, people were able to data mine and find new pickaxes. When was this revealed? 1 hour ago. So, leaks of new pickaxes just came through like an hour ago. Maybe we'll have data miners find skins, because I really don't care about these pickaxes. Go look. I think I have 4 pickaxes that I bought from the shop. The scythe, and the whatever it's called, the Checker Royale, I think. The uncommon pickaxe for the whiplash. And that goes with gliders. I bought those blue wings, the magic wings, the motorcycle bike thing, I forget its name, and again, the Whiplash's glider. Yeah, I know, I own the whole set for the Whiplash. I want a back bling. Come on, bring out a steering wheel back bling, please? Okay, not okay, whatever. But hey, it's a suggestion. You could bring out a back bling for it. Because there is one uncommon back bling. Well, I know there is one, but it was a free back bling for one of the 14 days of Fortnite, which a Fortnite, not the game, is actually 14 days, so a little joke, but but yeah, here we go, baby. You could see I got a tree in my way, just building bases. And I know you guys might be like, alright, you're a noob. You have to build bases. Also, if you haven't subscribed and you're still watching this video, how are you not subscribed? This is like 16 minutes into the video. Come on, subscribe. But you could see I'm kind of building the scrim base. And if you want to get more wins, now this isn't always going to help you, but if you're just running around in the last few circles without a build and you're not getting many builds, like if you get sniped or hit, then build up. Build a base. I know it might seem bad. It might seem bad to not build a base, But think about it. If you get shot at and you are not building a base, here's a perfect example right here of not building a base and shooting at somebody. If you are going to shoot at somebody, build a base, or this will happen in a few moments. You've seen this clip if you've watched my montage. I hit this heavy sniper shot. You've seen it. You want to see it. It's good. Look at this. Yeah, this kid builds right here, but I snipe a kid who doesn't have a wall protecting his side from me. And guess what? He's literally standing there shooting his AR like a noob. It's like, what? Build. But yeah, again, just gotta work on oh yeah. By the way, oh yeah, I just killed that kid, right? Anytime it goes to a blue screen, that is actually me clipping it, alright? That blue screen, if you ever watch my stream or anything, you see that blue screen. I'm either accepting invite, that basically means I went to like the PS4 home button, or I'm clipping it. Most likely it's because I'm clipping it. So if you see that after a snipe or like a good play, that's a clip, okay? After a good play or good snipe, it's most likely after a clip, okay? But yeah, oh shoot. Now, this kid, it wasn't his fault. He doesn't know I'm peeking him with a sniper, because what did I do? There would have been somebody out there who would have literally sniped that behind wall instead of doing what I did and waited for this kid to peek his head. There would have been at least one person to do that. And guess what would have happened to that person? This kid is going to obviously rebuild that wall, but he's going to protect it to make sure he ain't getting sniped. This kid wasn't going to peek again if I sniped at him. If I get sniped at, I am careful when I peek. And then this last kid, I don't know what this kid was doing. Yeah, so right now the only leaked skin is the Instinct skin, which is supposedly a new, like, a special promo for, like, the iPhone XR, so that sucks. And look, this kid, I don't know what this kid was doing. This kid wanted to go full sweat. And if you ever see somebody who's this stupid, I don't understand. Like, anybody in their right mind would just shoot that out. Like, yes, you could call me a noob for doing that, but literally, it's the easiest thing ever to do. Ooh, I messed up on my 90s. But if you aren't subscribed, subscribe. Leave a comment if you want more of these videos, and of course, leave a like. But I'm going to be out of here. Peace!